So the food you eat affects a lot more than just how long you live. It affects how you feel, it affects your sex drive, it affects your hormones, how quickly you recover. It is so important to eat healthy nowadays, or it always was, but nowadays we eat complete goyslop. And so today I'll be making a list of top 10 goyslop foods that you need to avoid. Number 1, oatmeal. Guys, if you're still eating oatmeal thinking it's healthy, then I don't know what you're doing. Oatmeal is the worst thing I've ever eaten for my gut health. I swear to God, when I was eating like 200 grams of that shit a day, my gut was fucking destroyed. I had so much bloating, I kept fucking farting every fucking 3 minutes, bro. It was horrendous. It was genuinely horrendous. And it made me feel like complete shit. My stomach was always in pain, and I just felt like ass, man. And not to say most people you can't eat oatmeal by itself. Oatmeal is such a shit food that not only does it have zero real nutrition outside of fiber, which you don't really need, but it also tastes like shit. So you need to put sugar on it, you need to put cinnamon and all these fucking things, cinnamon and all this fucking fruit and shit to actually make it taste good. Like, come on, bro, that's not a real food. It's just something to have, like a base layer, something like bread. The reason people eat bread is so they can put butter on it, or so they can put jam on it, or something like that. It's just a base food, complete garbage goyslop that you shouldn't be eating. Not to mention the oxalates, the lectins. It's all gonna destroy your gut, gonna poison you basically. Stop eating this shit, it's not meant for human consumption. Number 2, soda. Okay, bro, so this is a big one. If you're drinking soda, you're a fucking slave, because that shit is destroying your blood glucose. It's elevating it beyond normal limits, let's say. It's gonna fuck with your insulin sensitivity then, and it's gonna destroy your teeth as fuck. I'm glad I never really drank soda because my teeth are pretty bad, and if I did, bro, my teeth would be horrendous right now. So it destroys your teeth. It has zero nutrition at all, which you cannot afford to do. Eat something that's literally empty. So it's literally empty nutritionally. It destroys your teeth. It fucks with your insulin sensitivity. Plus it doesn't fill you up. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Why would you drink that shit? It's all just for pleasure at the end of the day. Number 3. Let's talk about the water you're drinking. So this isn't a food technically, but water is extremely important. It's literally, you drink more than 2 liters of water a day. And that all is going into your body and is being absorbed into your body, okay? And the quality of that water really matters, because if it's complete shit with all kinds of bullshit in it, like estrogens from birth control, all kinds of poisons from the environment that's not being filtered out at all because the government doesn't give a shit about you, fluoride and all this bullshit, it's gonna make you retarded and it's gonna fuck you up. A reverse osmosis water filter is the best option for this. However, it is a bit expensive. So if you can't afford that, then go ahead and get most of your water from either milk, raw milk, obviously, or fruit. You can get a bunch of water from those two, and they're clean sources. Obviously try to get the best quality of those foods, but if you cannot, it is still so much better than regular drinking water from your tap. Now you could also drink plastic bottled water, but it's cleaner water. The water is clean outside of the microplastics in it. So obviously then you have that problem. So you can try to get bottled water inside of glass bottles, but that's very expensive, so your choice. The cheapest way to do this is just to get your water from milk or fruit as well. Number 4, seed oils, obvious one. Seed oils fuck you up in a lot of ways. Number 1, it's literally not a real food. Like, what the fuck are seed oils? You need 70,000 seeds to extract a tablespoon, I think, of seed oil. That's unbelievable. You would never get those amounts in nature, even if you were eating straight seeds. The problem with seed oils is that number 1, that shit is bleached. Also, hexane, which is a neurotoxin, is used to extract the actual seed oil from the seeds. And third, and probably the worst, is the fact that it is extremely high in omega-6. And we're already high in omega-6 in the Western diet. We're already at like 20-to-1 ratio compared to omega-3. That ratio should be 4-to-1 or 1-to-1, up to 1-to-1. Those are the optimal ranges. Currently it's 20-to-1. And so what omega-3 and omega-6 do in the body, and why they're like opposites of each other, is omega-3 reduces inflammation and omega-6 increases it. And inflammation is needed in the body, so you do need omega-6. However, we get way too much of it in the modern diet because of seed oils, primarily because of them. And so we're walking a lot around and we're all extremely inflamed. That's causing a ton of issues. It's causing shitty skin, it's causing inflammation around the body, which is causing all kinds of problems like joint pain, for example. It's causing you to recover less. It's causing you to have disrupted hormones. It's destroying every part of you because the inflammation is chronic. It's everywhere. Number 5 is an obvious one, fast food. If you're eating that shit at this point, I mean, you're kind of cooked. But honestly, just a bunch of seed oils, preservatives, fucking artificial sweeteners, sugar, all kinds of bullshit. Moving on, sugar. Yeah, so sugar in general. I mentioned soda, I mentioned this shit. Sugar in general is gonna make you a slave. Why? Because sugar is it's basically empty calories, which the only reason you eat it is because of pleasure. And if you're eating because of pleasure, you're fucking yourself long term. And even short term, to be honest. You're always gonna be fucked up if you're eating for pleasure. So you need to stop that thought pattern of eating for pleasure. And if you're eating sugar still, processed sugar, you can eat honey, you can eat healthy things like fruit, but stop fucking eating processed sugar for the love of God. It's gonna make you a slave. And people say it's extremely addictive. It is, sure, but it's also extremely easy to quit. Once you stop eating it, once you tell yourself, I'm gonna stop eating it, the sugar doesn't stand a chance, if you're serious about it. Number 7, I'm gonna do a couple foods. These are gonna be the estrogen-filled foods, plant foods that are filled with phytoestrogens. Okay, so we're talking about lentils, chickpeas, soy, these bullshit foods that are making you a woman. Straight up. Guys, if you have low testosterone, women are never gonna be attracted to you because they can sense how much testosterone you have. They can sense it through your behavior, they can sense it through your smell, they can just sense it, they're very good at it. So if your test is low and you're destroying it with these bullshit foods, women are gonna feel it and you're not gonna get as much attention from women. And obviously there's more things to it than just the foods you're eating, but the foods you're eating are extremely important. And obviously the estrogen doesn't only affect how attractive you are in the way women perceive you, but it also makes you keep more fat, build less muscle. It's gonna give you gyno, it's gonna do all of this shit that is very bad for you. It's gonna make you a pussy in your mind as well. So avoid all of these bullshits, please, for the love of God. Please stop eating fucking... Number 8, please stop eating fucking protein bars. Protein bars like have soy so often. Soy protein, bro. They have that shit all the fucking time. And either way, you can get your protein from meat, from eggs, from milk. You got all these fucking options that are amazing for you, but you choose to eat protein bars because they're convenient. Guys, there's nothing more convenient than fucking raw milk that you can just fucking down. Nothing more convenient than that, and it is cheap. Protein bars have preservatives, artificial colorings, artificial sweeteners, sugar, fucking seed oil, soy. They have every single bullshit. Number 9 is gonna be foods with pesticides in them. So obviously fruit. And so obviously not everybody's gonna be able to afford organic because that's the real solution to this. And obviously if you're eating like fruit and stuff, it's already beneficial for you, so it doesn't really matter that much. However, you need to realize that all this fast food and all this bullshit you're eating already has pesticides in it as well. And pesticides are gonna fuck with your hormones badly because they're a xenoestrogen, at least a lot of them are. They elevate your risk for cancer, they fuck with your liver and stuff like this. They literally affect so many processes in the body, it's crazy. So if you're eating fruit, I would definitely recommend buying organic. And if you cannot, then try to eat fruit with hard shells. or even like hard outer layers that cannot be penetrated by pesticides, something like bananas or mangoes or avocados. Apples are weak, they have a weak skin and you eat the skin, so that's bad. Try to get a skin that you don't eat. That's preferable. Bananas have virtually zero pesticides in them, despite being one of the most sprayed fruits on the planet. And I believe this is number 10, I'm gonna say cruciferous vegetables. Obviously, most vegetables are bad. If you don't know that yet, they have a bunch of anti-nutrients. Obviously, we've been told that the vegetables are good for you. However, vegetables aren't really good for you. They have very poor sources of minerals and micronutrients in general. They're a very bad source of protein. They have fiber, which is gonna disrupt your gut. It's gonna make you bloated as fuck. They have a bunch of anti-nutrients like oxalates and phytates and goitrogens as well. And you combine all this bullshit and you're reducing your intake of minerals in the body. That's what's gonna be happening, because all these anti-nutrients, they take nutrients away from you. Plants don't want to be eaten. Fruit does want to be eaten. That's why it tastes good. And the reason why we hate vegetables and the way they taste is because they're bullshit. We don't want to eat them, they're not good for us. You should abide by your taste buds most of the time, unless obviously processed food is in question, which is man-made, to be as tasty as possible. But vegetables themselves, they taste shit, most of them. The ones that don't, you can generally eat them, a lot more of them. But things that taste shit, you should avoid, that's for sure. Now keep in mind, if you eat goyslop all the time, like fucking McDonald's, then even good food will taste shit to you. Because you're eating an addictive substance that's bioengineered in a lab. But don't eat vegetables, because obviously they're gonna take nutrients away from you. They taste like shit, they're obviously not good for you. They have sulfates and stuff like this as well. They don't want to be eaten, it's that simple. They're literally poisoned so they can stay alive, because they want to stay alive. You're not eating the fruit, because that plant doesn't have fruit. You should eat fruit only from plants. Anyway, boys, that's gonna be it for this video. That's the top 10 goyslop foods you hopefully haven't been eating, but if you have, you should definitely stop. So boys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.